How to Find Your Way in Life, a conversation about purpose. From the series, The Spiritual Path of Man. There is a curious thing I have observed among men and women, whether learned or simple, young or old, beneath their daily pursuits, beneath their laughter and their weariness, there hums a quiet question like the low tolling of a distant bell. What is my purpose? It is not always voiced aloud. Often, it disguises itself as dissatisfaction with work, restlessness in relationships, or a strange homesickness for something never yet possessed. But make no mistake, that inward tug is universal. It is the birthmark of the soul, reminding each of us that we were made for more than bread and wages, more than fleeting amusements or grim endurance. The modern world, with its noise and glitter, would have you believe otherwise. It preaches efficiency, success, and self-creation, but never tells you why the heart remains unsettled after achieving them. Like a man given every map but never told his destination, you are encouraged to roam, but not to arrive. But let me propose another view, an ancient one, yet as fresh as dawn breaking over the hills of Eden. The longing for purpose is no accident. It is the fingerprint of the Creator upon your soul, the quiet herald of a higher calling. Man was not made to wander in circles, nor merely to consume the years like fuel for the fire of survival. No, you were crafted for a path, unique yet part of a grand design that stretches beyond time itself. The hidden compass. The first thing to know is this: your true purpose is not invented, but discovered. It lies not in constructing an identity from fragments of opinion, but in listening to the whisper of eternity that speaks through conscience, beauty, reason, and even sorrow. The poet speaks of a country never visited, yet remembered, and the philosopher stumbles upon oughtness, that strange moral law etched into human hearts. Both point to the same reality: you are a being designed for a particular way of life, one aligned with eternal goodness. But how does one find this way? Begin by quieting the noise. The soul, like a pool of water, only reflects the heavens when still. Seek solitude, not to escape, but to listen. In prayer, in honest reflection, ask the dangerous question, what was I made for? You may be surprised by the answer, for often it arrives not as a booming declaration, but as a steady unfolding, a skill that comes naturally, a burden you cannot ignore, a love for truth or mercy or beauty that refuses to be silenced. On the road with shadows and light. It must be said, the path is not always illuminated from end to end. More often, it reveals itself like a lamp lighting only the next few steps, and therein lies the testing of the heart. For purpose is not only discovered but walked. Each small act of courage, each surrender of selfish ambition, each choice for truth over comfort, these are the paving stones of the road. Understand, too, that purpose is not identical with position. A man may sweep streets with greater eternal significance than a king who rules in pride. The carpenter of Nazareth reshaped the world with wood and words before ever teaching multitudes. It is not what you do, but why you do it, and in whose service. The echo of home. Finally, know this: every true purpose points beyond itself, like the scent of bread leading the hungry home. The earthly callings to teach, to build, to raise families, to defend the weak are noble, yet incomplete in themselves. They are signs along the trail, reminders that the full measure of our purpose is not of this world, but of the kingdom to come. When Christ spoke of being the way, the truth, and the life, he did not offer mere metaphor. He offered himself as the very road upon which the soul finds its footing, its direction, its reason for existing. Thus, dear reader, your purpose is not hidden as much as it is awaiting your attention. Look within, not in pride, but with humility. Look around, not with envy, but with wonder. And most of all, look up, for from the Maker flows the design, the strength, and the glorious end toward which your journey bends. To walk in his way is to walk in purpose. And to walk in purpose is to finally be at peace, even as the journey unfolds.